Hello gorgeous Capricorns, I hope that you are well and welcome to your love reading for November. My name is Bella and I'm a psychic, and how I deliver this message is firstly with downloading and intuiting the messages from my spirit guides, and then a little bit later on I'm also going to pull some tarot cards just to clarify and add some additional information that spirit want to give you. And for those who know me already, I haven't been around for a long time, so yes, I'm back. But I've been a busy bumblebee. I took a bit of a social media break. I wrote this book, 100 Days of Psychic Exercises, which is to help other people do what I do, because we can all do what I do. I'm not special. And if you're interested, the link is just down below, just as are all the links to my services just down below also too. Spirit want to say to you, before I even get into your reading, they have actually quite a specific message for you guys. I've not had to give this for any other sign, I think, ever. So I'm going to give it to you. Pretty much they're saying, doesn't matter what part of the world you live in, because at some point we all can see Orion's belt in the sky. So that's a star constellation. If you're not sure what that is, Google it. It's a specific shape. I think it looks like a saucepan, Orion's belt. They're saying the next time you see Orion's belt in the sky, they're saying make 3 manifesting wishes that are realistic, by the way, because they will come true. It gives more fire to them. They're saying that particularly for you Capricorns. I'm just passing the message on. Anyway, to your reading. Yours is really interesting when it comes to your love life, because I am getting a very single energy from a lot of you. You're on your own. And you're in a place now, as you get to the end of the year, that any hopes or that you had about anything past is, you're not looking that way anymore. You are definitely looking for the future. You're ready for, I think, for those of you who've been single a long time, you're ready now to be open to a relationship, but you're not like running to get there. You're like, I'm open. If something happens, then that's wonderful. That's good. Bring it on. But you're not actively trying hard about it. You don't need to, trust me. Particularly with what spirit is showing me, you don't have to, because yours is going to get interesting. They're saying you have been manifesting. You've been thinking about what you don't want based on past relationships. You've also been thinking about what you do want. For some of you, you've been actively manifesting this. You've had vision boards. You've been thinking about this. You've been trying to actively bring in the energy of somebody who's a good match for you. It's ironic because my guides show me things in different ways in the way they want to communicate, but they're showing me, I think it's called American Tail. You remember that cartoon with the little mouse, I think called Faisal? And there's a song that I can't remember now. And if you remember it, put it in the comments. But he's singing a song because he's trying to find his family. And they're saying that's you at the moment, like Faisal, the little mouse, on your little adventure, but you're missing a component. You're missing this connection, a lover in your life, a partner in your life. And energetically, when Faisal does that, he's calling them in, because eventually, obviously, he finds them in the film. They're saying you're calling in your soulmate, whether you realise it or not. In fact, we have more than one soulmate, because you're calling in 2 soulmates. Because I told you this is going to get interesting. So, there you are, minding your own business, being beautiful, Capricorns. Getting on with life. A lot of great focus on career and work going on for you and your personal development and your friendships. All really, really good. And I have to say, because this is a November read, there is a start to something in this month that engineers what I'm going to be telling you, and then may play out over the weeks, because time is not fluid for spirit in the way they give it to me. But you are, they keep showing me these movie references. I don't know the name of this one. They're showing me, I remember the film, but I don't remember it. It's like, I think it's when Meg Ryan meets an angel, who I think is, God, it's not Alec Baldwin, I think. And she doesn't know he's an angel until the end. You're going to be meeting somebody, and when I say they are a soulmate, probably even for some of you, maybe be the first time you're meeting a twin, and not a lot of people meet twins, so don't think that's for everybody. But some of you will be meeting your twin flames. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting you meeting somebody who, if I didn't know any better, was an earth angel, because of the way they're referencing it. It's a deep, true soulmate. And you admire each other firstly before anything gets said or done. There is a I feel this, they don't even say anything. The way they look at you makes you, I don't know, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel important, makes you, you can intuitively know they're into you. You intuitively know you have a connection with this person. You intuitively know you have a past life with this connection. It is, you know, they keep giving me these movie references. It is movie-like feeling with that energy. And there's, the word my guides keep using, there's a lot of admiration between the pair of you before anything romantic is even said or even implied. Mutual respect. It's quite lovely energy. Like, if you guys have been single for a long time or had a bad experience where you've now become single, it all flips the script round. You know, there's a reward, or there's all your patience of just, you know, letting the universe bring divine time in. Oh my God, this person is divine. Yay, you. I'm slightly jealous. Anyway, now this is where it gets interesting. And this has happened, not for every sign, but a few signs. Actually, when I think about it, it happened in Virgo. So in terms of earth signs, I think this might be a little bit of a theme. Just as you're feeling hopeful and expectant and can see this new journey possibly developing with this earth angel person, guess who's back? Back again. Sorry, I'm laughing at my guides. That's what they're singing to me. Guess who's back? Is that an Eminem song? Back again. An ex. That person, or a person. Now, some of you will not want to see this person. You'll be like, hell to the no, get out of my life. But for some of you, you'll be like, oh crap, it's that person. The person I had deep feelings for, the person that I thought I was going to marry, the person that I thought I'd never hear from again. The person who has a lot of deep meaning to me. They're back. They are back. But initially, I don't like their energy. And this is general, so I have to generalize it. But the themes that I'm initially getting for you is the following. So my dog's about to bark because he can hear the neighbour's door. And I'm trying to stop him. Sorry about pausing, but if I don't hold on to him, he's just going to go crazy dog barking, and I don't really want to have to repeat doing this video. So, your ex, it's like they can, it's almost like they can smell it. As soon as you're about to move on with your life, there they are, they pop up like a zombie and try to come back in your life. But this person, their energy doesn't feel great, I have to say. The themes I'm getting with them is somebody who wants to manipulate, he wants to, believes you're theirs. What are some of the other themes? I get like a thief in the night, is the way I kind of want to, you know, like they want to, not like, obviously not steal something from you, but like steal your heart. It's done in ways that, or an attempt to do it in a way that doesn't feel really good. And actually what I'm going to do now is pull some cards about, to see whether there's further elaboration or maybe more of a breakdown, because again, I'm trying to generalize it. I just don't get a really good feel. I forgot to say as well that there will be extended to this video, so we will look at relevant things, which I'll get to in a minute where applicable. Temperance. I mean, temperance can mean a lot of things for me, but this represents again that they've been gone a long time. But also I feel like they are spiritually connected to you, and that they can feel your absence, or they feel like you've moved on, or that you're about to embark on something else. And they too, because of the soul tie they have with you energetically, can sense that, and so they're stepping forward as partly why. They have, I would expect this more to be the king of wands, but I'm going to take it because I'm not going to read the gender on this. Slightly player energy, so they do very, very much. Again, there's a lot of negativity. Again, high pretest. The damn thing that I get about this energy as I'm reading these cards is more about their mental crown, intuitive energy when it comes to you, and that is why they're stepping in. It's like somebody doesn't want your energy going elsewhere, and that's partly why they're doing this. And also that they want a rebirth. They want to change things from being dead and dusted to being revived. They're unhappy in their life, and it's almost like it's only now they've suddenly had the epiphany, because they feel the shift in your energy, quite frankly, that they now want to come back in and reclaim what they think is theirs. But do you see how sulky? I mean, this card always has somebody sulking in it, but you see how their energy is still not good. So even though they know what they realise they need to do, they're in this kind of like pity party, victim, low vibrational, manipulative place. My guide's saying, as you knew how they was when they left, they're still there. You've grown up. You're like in a stronger place. They're here. This is where they're at. You know, obviously, if you're cross-watching, switch it around to how it applies. But and so they think quite juvenile, because pages are juvenile, that they come in with this offer. You know, and there's something, you know, there's some stable stuff to it, but it's like small. But you've just met this angel. It's not going to compete. I can't see how it can compare, if I'm being honest with you, because you've got history with this person that was low vibrational, or at least ended that way, even though you had hope for a while, but then you got past that. But then when they come forward, they haven't blown up like you have, necessarily. Their energy's just off. Again, this, you know, every card, every full card, you know, every deck, but I think it's ironic that this one kind of looks like a hippie and kind of carefree and, you know, like, hey man, let's just do it. It's almost like there is this kind of like, not taking it too seriously. Again, I don't think they can compete with this angel energy. And here's the Knight of Wands, again, player energy. So I think initially what I'm trying to tell you is they're back, but I think they're back to keep you stuck. I don't think I want to recommend, and obviously you have free will, and I haven't even gone into the extended. I just don't feel that when they step forward, you can trust that they are anything compared to you person. It's not feeling that at all. I have no doubt that they care about you, but I feel like they care more about themselves and they care more about your energy belonging to them, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. That's what's going on, and they don't want you to move on. Just don't let them, if you can. I know that might be disappointing for some people who were maybe expecting that person to come back, but I like to be honest with people, and I just feel like they're not changed. And a lot of people this year, and I've said it in nearly every video because it's the energy of this year, a lot of people have had to find their self-worth. A lot of people have had to get rid of their toxicity and their ego so that things become balanced, because neither of those, without those two components, would make a relationship balanced. Now, you found your self-worth. This person is still in their toxic energy. Now, they're supposed to, people that are in that are supposed to heal, because we're in the age of Aquarius energy, which is about polarizing things to make things more balanced, to not have the duality of things. But they're certainly not baked out of the oven. No. They are not baked out of the oven when they come back to you. They sense the energy shift, but they're not ready. So, in the extended, based on that fact, I'm going to compare the two to see whether the divine angel is, you know, the one that's a strong soulmate connection is true and not some sort of false twin flame or anything like that. And then I also want to see whether your person, even though they're coming back not so good, whether that is a work in progress, whether they are working again towards that kind of ending toxic cycles. Maybe they need the initial rejection from you in order to be that catalyst, because that's quite often the case. So I'm going to look at that in the extended, and the link for the extended is just down below. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you again soon.